listen up, folks, and look at this video. A man in his 20s, allegedly a male migrant who now is an Irish citizen, I believe, has been arrested after a probationer Garda was attacked in Dublin city centre this evening. The incident took place on Capel Street at approximately 6 p.m. and the Garda, who was on high visibility patrol, was attacked and stabbed in what Gardaí say now was an unprovoked attack. He was taken to hospital to be treated for injuries described as non-life threatening. The Garda has since been discharged, I believe, following the treatment. In a statement, the Garda Representative Association Vice President Niall Hodgkin said this young probationary member was subject to a quite terrifying and unprovoked attack, and only for his bravery and that of his colleagues, this incident could have resulted in far worse and unthinkable consequences. Look, their job is tough, and the attacks being visited upon members of An Garda Síochána, you know, in the last year and a half in particular, is shocking. And, you know, to be honest, no Garda signs up in Templemore to accept that being assaulted is part of their job. And more needs to be done now to create a safer working environment for the risk of assault to be reduced. And, you know, has it come to the stage now where our streets in Dublin, in cities like Dublin, Limerick, Cork, Waterford and Galway, has it come to the stage where guards will have to be armed to protect themselves from these, you know, assaults? And, you know, it's shocking. This evening's unprovoked assault is indicative of what Gardaí face when they go out on duty to keep people safe. This Garda member was somebody's son, somebody's brother or partner, and, you know, they didn't put on the uniform to go out and risk being stabbed this evening, you know, in broad daylight at 6 p.m. And like the Taoiseach now and our Minister for Justice, Jim O'Callaghan, must do more now to ensure that these types of unprovoked attacks are not allowed, and they're totally unacceptable. And, you know, I condemn the shocking attack on any Garda on patrol on Capel Street or any street in this country, and it's utterly unacceptable that a Garda working to keep our cities safe was subject to such an unprovoked assault. And, you know, 2 years ago, when I started on about the dangers of allowing unvetted male migrants into our country, people thought I was mad. Well, who's mad now? Because our streets are not safe. If they're not safe for members of An Garda Síochána, what hope have, you know, the general public of being safe? I'm just going to show the video now. Justice and law and order in this country, and we can thank no one on this topic of the Irish government